This one's pretty funny. This is Peanut Butter Wolf got it for me, but it's a really cool like synth like record, but it's full of porno sounds. Like on top of it, it's this amazing like Moog soundtrack. It's just, you know, and I don't know what he was trying to tell me. Music for sensuous lovers. There we go. And it's great. It's actually a great shaker. I always use a shaker all the time, just like, and then like pushing the volume higher. And on the last track on the album, it's just this and singing. And yeah, so you can make tracks with $3 instruments.
In this episode of ADSR, Stone's Throw artist Jonti invites us over to talk about how he wrote his debut album Twirligig and to let us in on many of his production secrets. Jonti is a multi-instrumentalist, producer and vocalist. He has been making music for years now and has already worked with the likes of Mark Ronson, Hodgy Beats, Santigold, Jon Wayne and more. It's very hard to imagine just how Jonti composes. As Peanut Butter Wolf said, the arrangements blew me away. I couldn't figure out how the hell he did what he did. Luckily for us, Jonti gives us an insight into how he does it, and to top it off, he shows us his live visual setup too. Let's get to it.
Everything's done in this looper. It's called Polar, and basically it records everything into RAM, and so it just doesn't slow down, and you know, you just do the stacks. You know, so for the drums, like, you know, that's how you build the loop, kind of like an MPC but with audio, and you have your loop points and just build everything that way, like the drum kit, and then yeah, and then with the harmonies you stack it like that, and then also just if you want to do like a whole arrangement really quickly, you know, you can just have like guitar, bass, drums, everything like just in there. Like some of the tracks are just 3 tracks, and like you know, like especially even the more like multi-layered ones, because they're all done just like in the looper, and I find it really just like it's a cool limitation and also a good way to get out of that that mode of just always tweaking, endless tweaking, but like it's there. That's the sound you wanted. And you know, just move on. A lot of the time I really do try to get like samples in there, because I really envy like, you know, producers that can sample like well and other people's tracks. And even, you know, a lot of them can like loop their own tracks and still have their own signature sound. And I think that's really interesting. I always wanted to be like that, but then I always just land up just playing the instrument. And that's really good. And, you know, you got organ.
Okay, so you got strings, organ.
Yeah, and then brass. But brass is like the Moog section of it. It's got the Moog. This is where it goes into the filter. And you know, you can really like pull up sounds really quickly, like that you'd use. And then the Moog one. This is the Moog sound. And it goes into the filter. You know, you can do those crazy like, you know, like that kind of like vibe. And yeah, and also this is the one I remember Stereolab used to use, so that's why it was a big reference point in buying it. And it's just, yeah, so you can pull out all those sounds and you can layer them. I wasn't even. Yeah, and it's just, yeah, and you know, you learn all the tricks, and a lot of the time, like, it's like really monotonous, like layering in Polar, like trying to get like the cell to oscillate, and just like, fun. it's got really like nice pure like oscillation, and then just putting the melodies together like that, and just like pitch in the filter, and yeah, and the wavering's really like nice and natural, and then yeah, you can do the whole arrangement. Then you got like the bass, which is kind of like the more standard Moog sound. Yeah, like nothing's MIDI sequenced or anything, so it's just everything straight audio, and so you just play like a. The problem with the 404 as well, the pads are like bricks, so you gotta like, and then you come like with a sequence like one part. Yeah, okay, so then that would be the loop, and you just build on that, like with the percussion, so then it feels right. But see, the loop would be much better if like, you weren't filming and I was here and I was just like...
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, just having a record and listening through for ideas, kind of like sampling. But then, I don't know, just trying to, instead of chopping it, just like replaying it and recontextualizing it that way. So, so this. So like pretend like that was a sample, and then so like for that track, it would be a string sound. A bit slower. Yeah. And then like the next one would be like kind of a road sound. Softer attack. And then the lead sound would be maybe have no, would just be a straight thing. Yeah, with maybe a bit of distortion or something. Oh, it's just distorting that. Yeah, with distortion, and then and the bass is proper bass, and then yeah, that was basically like those sounds. To me, like the best plugins are like the free ones, like those Destroy Effects ones, and I really like those like really glitchy ones, really like computer music ones. Like and yeah, I use those as much. I'm still like I don't know, I'm like too scared to delve into like compressors. I mean I usually like maybe a limiter on the end, but otherwise I have very limited knowledge, and I don't use, as I was saying, like no EQ or compression, but except through the pedals.
Maybe
That works as a seek, yeah.
It's a good segue.
Anyways, while we're on topic,
Pedals.
yeah, so I mean I don't use like EQ or compression, and I just put I put everything through like a mixing chain, just also to get more physical with it. Yeah, so in the performance, like I just wanted so it's like a way I can perform like any song that I've made that week, and just perform it in a really like organic sense. It's just like have like the beats and the vocals, and then sometimes just add a few things here and there. But essentially I just wanted to just be like about the songs and easy ways of playing them. Well, not easy ways of playing them, but comfortable ways. And I like thinking of like the MIDI controller like a troubadour, like as like the acoustic or something. And you know, instead of like singing, like going around singing songs, like just going around singing songs with my MIDI controller. And yeah, and so I chop up like every individual sound. Yeah, and then yeah, so just chopping up each individual sound, and then just like remixing it, having all the different sequences, and just you know, whatever arrangement comes out basically. Usually whatever the sequences are, the visuals will follow. Yeah. Yeah, and then while that's playing, just messing with the synth. Also, just you can push the pitch with like, and it gives you like a little shock as well, so you can really like, you know, get really physical, like I was saying before.